Hello guys, today we are gonna analyze a chess game versus Miami and Bossy 2209. Let's see how many brilliant, no brilliants I did, and he did great. I did 4, he did 1. Best 13 I did, 17 I did, he did. I think 4 plus 13 is actually 17. So that's why I think it's same only. So mistake 5 and he did 8. I did 2, he did 1. Okay. So we can now start. Okay, so this is a e4 that is nicely, it's looking like what do you say? It's looking like a king's gambit. So he does this. Then I protect. It's like it's a winner game now. Then he moves Devinus's bishop of the starting square to get into action. Okay, then I try to kick it. Then he cuts it. Then I cut it from this pawn. You know why? Actually, it's the best because I cut it from that pawn. Because it also develops the queen and gets a file. If I did that, it would be no use and rook can get attacked very easily. So I can like this. Then he moved h5 is good. Actually, that's fine. Then I move. It's excellent. It's important to get, yeah. I was actually trying to attack the queen or the pawn. Then he moved the queen. Then I moved the bishop to kill it of the queen right there. Then he moves the this blocks the attack on a queen that could be captured. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. Nice. This is even worse moves, but also something much better. That's why I do the same thing. Then he moves the bishop, and I also move the bishop. Then I was thinking when I analyzed it, I was thinking, why does he have the best, and why for me why is it inaccuracy when we did the same thing? But I realized when I did this, I actually missed a pawn, and I forgot where is the knight, and at the starting of this square I forgot the knight was cut in. So like this happened. Now I was going up. Then you moved here. You're threatening to win materials. That's true. Then ignores the castle at the same side as opponent. Then moved the rook there. Then he moved the knight. Then I moved there because of the dangerous things. You know what I mean. Then he moved the knight to c4. It's the best. This wins time by threatening a queen and forcing it to move. Then I moved it back. Then he cut. Then I moved it here. Then he cuts it, and I move here, and then he cuts it. I do the. This is a way to win a rook. A rook. Then I cut it. You captured a free bishop. And I did this, and it's totally like you captured a free pawn, and then he blocks the check, and then I move it. Then he moves it. This looks the. Then this is like an undefended pawn. I don't know why. This misses the opportunity to a free pawn. Captured a free pawn, but to me it also is a free check. Now I did a check. Now he moved it because it's no more pinned, so that's why I moved it there, and this is a good time for you to get out of trouble. Moved it here. Then I moved the bishop here to kill the knight, and later we will see. Then he did this. Then I you missed the opportunity to citadelize the knight when control. So like I could do something, but I actually didn't want to do. You know, Norman. Then he moved the king, and then I did the bishop. It's a great move. This wins the rook. Then I moved it here. Then I cut the rook, and then he takes back, and that's the only thing he can do. No more thing. That's why I check it. Check. Then I check it. Then I do the horsey move. He can't cut it. You know why? Because of the pinned queen. Then he moves it there. Then I check it again. Then I cut the rook. And now we have winning. The material is right now. Then I move it to an open file to do a checkmate. Not actually. And he did the great move. Wait, why am I yelling for this great move? Hey, no. Okay, so it's not for me, it's for him. Okay, so I did a blunder. A mistake. Now I have to run. There. Then he did there. I did there. Then this is the only great move. But actually, I don't think, why? Because if the moves, if I do this, then be a check. No, draw. Then you move it there. Then I check it. Great move. And then he did a mistake. Then check. And then last move, and then it's mate. Check. Mate. Check. Mate. And in total, if we see, like in the total game, to me, I will explain to me. Then let's analyze the game again. So what do? We move this pawn. It will be for this posture now. It is like this posture. So then he moves this, I move this, and then he cuts it. So now I move it to make a battery. Then like this, we get a position on like this. And then I did a great move. Then he moved it. And when I would go more and more, it becomes this position. Then I gave up the rook. Then he does to do that. But if I did the horsey, the h4 horsey to g7, what can happen? Because it's telling me it's a miss. Then I check it like this, and then I move it. And I did it, and then I actually don't know how is it a fork, because when I cut it, it doesn't do anything. So now I mistake, I don't know how. Then he cuts like this. Then in this somehow position, I found a great move, and it's this. Then now position happens, and the queen does the great move. Let's go. Then I do this, and then he does that, because for the check he has to move away from the check, or he can't win. So, and then at the last position, I won the game. Yeah, I won the game. That's how I won the game. So guys, please, if you want to play with me, how many times I have to 10? If you actually want to play with me, you can just come to and ask me to play. And it's Mayobhava 2015, bossy. It's Mayobhava 2015. I'm Mayobhava 2015. Okay? Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.